Today we're going to be looking at the brand new Witchcrafter support from the brand new Revolution booster, Tunes, Witchcrafter, and Unchained. Now there's 5 brand new cards to look at out of the 7, as they're probably going to keep the last 2 for later. But as you can see, we have big hat means, big effects, and let's get right into it and talk about it. We have the first time pack art of the set with the brand new Blue Eyes Toon Ultimate Dragon, along with the new Toon World in the background, along with our brand new fusion monster Burr, which is absolutely amazing, and an upgraded form of Unchained Lord of Yama. So I cannot wait to see what that's going to be doing next month, especially as we get closer to the release of this set going further. Now, let's get into the brand new cards. We have Witchcrafter Terracotten. She is a level 2 Earth Spellcaster effect monster with 0 attack and 0 defense, and you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. If this card is in your hand, you can target one Witchcrafter card in your graveyard except Witchcrafter Terracotten and add it to your hand. And if you do, special summon this card. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extract for the rest of this turn except Witchcrafter monsters. And then during your main phase, you can fusion summon one Witchcrafter fusion monster from your extract using monsters from your field or hand. Overall, this is very great to recur a lot of your Witchcrafter monsters from the graveyard back to your hand, and also just being able to summon this card out for free while locking you into Witchcrafter monsters is absolutely fine, because you're probably going to do this later after you do everything that involves things with the Magistus cards or even other pieces of engines that you want to run. After that, we have the brand new Witchcrafter Madame Rolona. She is a light level 8 spellcaster fusion effect monster, 3800 attack, 2800 defense, and she takes Witchcrafter Madame Burr plus 2 spellcaster monsters. Now, you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn, and if this card is fusion summoned, you can special summon up to 3 level 7 or lower Witchcrafter monsters with different attributes from each other from your hand and or deck. Also, you cannot special summon from the extract for the rest of this turn, except fusion monsters. During your end phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you could reveal one spell in your hand to special summon this card in defense position. So literally, this is just Madame Burr, but stronger and better. Being able to summon up to 3 level 7 or lower Witchcrafter monsters with different attributes from the hand or deck is really useful. And honestly, this is going to cause a lot of issues because you just summon this to the EMZ. You get to summon out your Hein, Burr, and also the other one that I cannot remember for the life of me. So overall, getting those 3 out to the board is really crucial. And also just being able to revive it from your graveyard if you reveal a spell card is really great. So I definitely do expect something on the lines of a Link monster, because we are missing 26 here, and also we're missing 24. So we're missing a monster and also a monster of an extra deck type, or even a Link monster. Now, note, Cendrillon is the French name for Cinderella. The kanji in her name reads the Great Witch. But I do think that they're going to release a fix for Madame Burr, because it was supposed to be something else. It was supposed to be Master Burr, but that's one thing that the TCG is going to have to change in the future, but we're going to have to wait and see on that. So now, after that, let's get into the brand new spell card, being Witchcrafter Celebration, and it is a quick play spell card, and you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name per turn, and only once that turn, so you can do 1 or 2, not both. So activate one of these effects. You destroy one Witchcrafter monster you control and one card your opponent controls, or fusion summon one Witchcrafter monster from your extra deck by shuffling spellcaster monsters from your graveyard and or banishment into the deck. Or during the end phase, if this card is in your graveyard and you control a Witchcrafter monster, you can add this card to your hand. So this feels like a card that you could shove in with Fallen the Virtuous, and also on the lines of Radiant Typhoon Vision, just because it's a quick play spell. You draw 2, discard it. So realistically, it has a ton of potential with a lot of current cards in the format, and I could definitely think that this is going to be one that's going to become a 3 of in the deck, because it's a form of interruption. And now every great deck has a field spell, and we have Witchcrafter Walpurgis. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's a brand new field spell, and you can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. During your main phase, you can add one Witchcrafter monster from your deck to your hand, then discard one card. During your turn, if you would discard a card to activate the effect of a Witchcrafter monster you control, you can send one Witchcrafter spell or trap card from your deck to the graveyard instead, except another Witchcrafter Walpurgis. Now, this is really great because this mitigates a lot of the discard cost for your effects, so you can have additional pieces of combo or interaction going during your turn. Now, I do like this because it fills up your graveyard with additional spells and traps, so you can have them recycled back at the end of the opponent's end phase, and then you could just do the same thing throughout the next turn. Overall, I definitely think that this fixes the deck quite a bit, and I'm definitely happy to see that Witchcrafter got a card that's actually really powerful outside of this whole entire wave being extremely good. And then finally, we have Witchcrafter Distortion, a brand new counter trap that you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each, once per turn. And when a spell, trap card, or monster effect is activated and you control a level 5 or higher Witchcrafter monster, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. If this card is in your graveyard except the turn it was sent there, you could banish it, add one level 5 or higher spellcaster monster from your deck to your hand, then discard one card. Right, so we are going to be playing Bellstar in here just for another form of an engine if you really wanted to. You can also play Endymion with it as well because they are level 5 or higher spellcasters, or you could just search out all your level 5 or higher Witchcrafter monsters already. Overall, this is really powerful, and I definitely think this counter trap is going to be one of the best cards in the whole entire archetype because during your turn, you just get to banish it and search out the card that you need, and during your opponent's turn, you just get to negate the opponent's activation of a spell, trap, or monster effect. So, really useful card, and I cannot wait to see what else this set will bring in the future. But we also do have a list of reprints, which is pretty much every single card for Witchcrafter, which is quite nice. And we also have the brand new Witchcrafter Vice Madam in Overframe, which is absolutely amazing and definitely one of the things that a lot of players are going to want to go out and collect. As honestly, I'm not that big of a fan of Witchcrafter, but to each their own. But anyways, I've been BoltSpider. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you all for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, hit that like button down below, and if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button, and make sure to hit the bell to get notified whenever I upload. I would also like to thank FGH for supporting the channel through the channel memberships, as it's only 99 cents a month, and you can also join my Discord server, which is down in the description of every video that I post. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next video, and goodbye.